Hello, I'm Vanessa Krumholtz, Wyckoff sponsor for parkbench.com, and I'm here today with Beth Spirozic of Beth's Gifts Galore. And Beth has been a longtime Wyckoff resident.
27 years, about that.
27 years? I'd call that long time. Would you?
Actually, maybe 25 years. 25 years. My daughter's 20. She's going to be 25, so I think, yeah, around there. 23, 25 years.
All right, so we got 25 years then.
Works for me.
Yeah.
My husband's a lifelong resident.
Oh, he grew up here?
He grew up here, he moved out, and we came back when we got married, when we were married.
Oh, very nice.
We actually live in the house that he grew up in.
You do?
We do.
That is so cute.
And my children went to all the schools that he went to.
Oh, that's so nice.
So, yeah, he loved Wyckoff so much he wanted to come back.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Is it everything the same in the house as when he grew up, or did you guys?
Well, we actually altered the house a little bit after we moved in. You know, we renovated it to make it. He was a family of 3, we're a family of 4, so we renovated it a little bit. We added a porch, you know, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Very nice.
And a back room as well, family room.
But it's still cozy and.
It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. Everything, you know, we still have things from like his parents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So his mom moved out when he moved in.
Oh wow. So what schools did your daughters go to? You have 2 daughters.
I have 2 daughters. 24 and 19. They went through Beth Rochon preschool. My husband didn't do that.
Okay.
And then they went to Sycamac, Eisenhower, and Ramapo.
Oh, very good. And did they have to decide? Were they?
No, Daddy told them where they were going. They were keeping it in the family.
Daddy went to Ramapo, therefore
Yes.
they shall go to Ramapo.
But also at the time, my older daughter went. The university program was still there for drama,
Mm-hmm.
which since has been removed from, I guess, the school system.
Right.
The university program, that is. So she went there for that, and then my younger daughter just wanted to follow suit. You know, this is where Dad went. This is where Felicia went. This is where I'm gonna go.
Right.
And also, like, when they did the bricks in Sycamac at one point, so they have all 3 of their names in the brick. They were doing some fundraiser or something, so that was pretty cool. All of them were alumni there.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Do you feel a little bit left out?
Well, you know, kind of sometimes.
You do.
Sometimes, and not only that, but they were all on the ambulance corps, so I'm the only one that's not. So,
Right.
yeah, kind of. But at least I
Yeah.
get invited to the parties.
There you go. There you go.
So, sweet.
Oh, that's really nice. So what drew your husband back? Because I hear that a lot about Wyckoff, that people grow up here, they go away for a bit, but then they come back.
I think for him it was always just home. I really just think it was always home. I mean, when we moved out because he had a job up in Newton at the time. So he moved out. He had a condo in Lake Hiawatha. But whenever we referred to as home, for me it was always Fair Lawn. For him it was always Wyckoff.
Mm-hmm.
And when the opportunity came for him to go to Wyckoff, we jumped at it.
Yeah.
We absolutely jumped at it. So, I mean, for me, I always considered Fairlawn home because that's where I grew up. So the one time I said, take me home, and he started driving me to my parents' house in Fairlawn, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm taking you home. I said, no, home Wyckoff. And that's when he got really excited because then his hometown became my hometown. And I'll just never forget that day. It was really sweet.
That's adorable.
And it's been home ever since. You know, and now that we're older, you come up to the point where the kids are gone. Are you going to stay?
Do you stay or do you? Yeah.
But it's his hometown, so he's not exactly, you know, he came back for a reason. He loves the people, he loves the community.
Right.
You know, I mean, so many people that he grew up with still live here. So he will always, I guess, have ties here.
Yeah.
So for me to leave Fairlawn, it was a little bit easier for them, I think, him to leave Wyckoff.
Yeah, well, and it's pretty close.
And and it's also, but you know what, it's also different. I mean, when you have the growing up memories of when you went to school and everything, everybody moves out.
Yeah.
But for some reason, everybody comes back here. And not only do they come back here, but for some reason the ties remain. The same people, the same friends. He's known people here since, like, he could say kindergarten.
Wow.
And it's funny when you're sitting on the porch and you have your friends over and somebody goes by and they wave at him and he's like, I knew him since kindergarten. My kids just roll their eyes. Okay,
Yeah.
we get it.
So you said your one daughter is at school in Montana. Do you think that she'll come back?
She wants to live in California.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to say she's probably about fed up with winter at this point. It is winter now. So.
Yeah.
So, will she come? She's always, she's got home in her heart. So, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I know what she wants to do pretty much thrives in California where she wants to go. But she's already talking, I'm never coming home, I'm never coming home. I'll see you this summer.
Oh, yeah.
So, so that's hard. And my other one is up in Massachusetts, and she'll go wherever the jobs are as well.
Right.
I mean, they're looking for specific jobs, so.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Macy wants to be an athletic trainer,
Oh, wow.
and Felicia is into forensic anthropology.
Oh, my goodness.
So, yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's like the bones, and
wow.
Macy wants to run out on the field and help people, so.
That's amazing.
You need the big fields. She's hoping for NFL. Anybody out there? But
Anybody watching?
So we'll see what happens.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in New Jersey, went to California, and then came back. So
See, so there's a possibility. I got hopes.
Yeah.
I have high hopes.
Yeah. I was there for 12 years, which seemed like such a long time, but now that it's passed, it seems like it never happened at all. Okay, so let's talk about the products that you make, because these are really cool, and I'm already seeing things that I want to buy. So.
Love it. Well, I started off with ornaments, and this is the kind of ornament that actually started it all off.
Oh my God, a Ramapo High School
Graduating
class
ornament.
That is so cool.
So I started off with my friend Barbie, and we were making crafts. I was a very big scrapbooker, and so we take the crafts a little bit outside the scrapbook and try to make for holidays and what we'll make for holidays. So she was looking to make family, so I saw this on Pinterest. I was like, oh, great idea, let's do it. So I bought this stuff, and she's like, and then we had to glitter the ornaments. She's like, this is not for me. This is too tedious. I'm not doing it. And then you have to cut everything out and everything. She's like, I love it. They're great gifts. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
So I said, okay. So I had a bunch. So somebody said, well, how much would you charge? Because I scrapbook with 25 women every month. So they're like, well, how much would you charge for it? That'd be a great gift. So I told them, and they're like, okay, I'll take 2, and you have extra, I'll take 3, and I'll take 4. And I went, really? And I just kind of snapped the picture, put it on Facebook, and that was how Beth's Gift Galore took place.
So how many ornaments would you say you make during the Christmas season?
This year, probably about 800.
Oh my goodness.
But that's because I was doing more of this other stuff. When I was doing just the ornaments, I would have to say I probably made about 1,000 last year or the year before.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
it's crazy because you have to find the ornaments.
Yeah. Do you
And,
just buy them on Amazon?
No, I went to the craft store and used the coupons. But it goes throughout the year. People don't just start ordering at Christmas.
Right.
I mean, I have people that think ahead and they're like, okay, well, I want them now just to make sure you don't run out. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Christmas, these are toy sacks that can be personalized.
Yeah, we call those Santa sacks.
Santa sacks. How amazing is that? I think I need a couple of those for my
Yeah, they come in
kids.
2 colors, white and red. So,
Very cool.
yeah.
But this is my favorite. It's a Wyckoff pillow with our zip code and a little heart for Wyckoff.
And this pillow comes in 2 different kinds. This is the burlap kind, and this is like the velvet kind.
So this is like
So the same size. Same size, just that one's softer. Some people like the country feel of burlap.
Yeah. And then if somebody's having a little baby, this says Genevieve on it. How sweet is that? With a really delicate
Anything,
pattern.
you can put anything on the pillows. These are just samples. If you could think it, we could create it.
Oh, this is called Chester, Virginia. So it's got the coordinates, latitude and longitude.
Right, that's the person's address.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Very soft.
Yeah.
And then this is a great gift.
That's a wine tote.
I can wine all I want. I'm retired. So.
And then
Not for me yet,
right, and it
but-
says a sample, so you can just put somebody's last initial name on there.
That's so cool.
And then we have the lunch tote. Oops.
So this says be as free as a mermaid. How cute. And on the back, kicking it old school, pretending this is a brown bag, which I used growing up. Brown bags.
Exactly.
But not so eco-friendly.
Right.
So
So it's an insulated tote.
that's
And
really
then you have a slate. I have these in different sizes. So, and these are really nice. They're very colorful.
It's got her family on it, so
That's my family.
daughters and her husband
Yep.
on vacation.
Yep.
Nice memory. This is so cute.
A wallet with my girlfriend's granddaughter on it.
Very cute.
And you can put any picture, any saying, or anything you want on there.
And a bib.
And a
for
baby
little
bib. Just a little
baby.
sampling of all different things. I'm just not bowls anymore. I'm a lot of other things.
Not just ornaments. That can be your
Yeah,
tagline.
well, actually, it's funny because everybody calls me the ball lady.
Oh, God.
Because when I post on there, I'm downstairs, when I post on Facebook, I'm like, I'm downstairs making the balls, and because they want to know what are you doing. So
Yeah.
so you have to have fun with it. You must have
This
fun.
isn't your way. So these are very cool, and we'll have a link. And if you wanted to, we can talk about this. But if you wanted to offer a promotion, you can. We
Sure.
can have that listed also on the website. And so yeah, get ready for your Christmas gifts early because they can be personalized.
Yeah, it's not only Christmas gifts. I mean, you could do Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day. I have can openers, wallets, and measuring tapes and things for dads and moms. I have little crystals and heart crystals and crystal keychains, and all that type of stuff. So on the Facebook page, Beth's Gifts Galore, you would find most of the recent postings because I really don't have time to keep up with the website, and I'm not really good at websites yet. I don't
believe you.
No, I
don't believe you.
I'm not good at websites. It's funny because my friends keep saying, you have to update it, you have to update it. And I just shy away from it. I mean, I have the site, but I shy away from it. It hasn't been updated. I just throw everything on Facebook, and I have two separate pages. One, my personal page, and then Beth's Gifts Galore, so that when I make something, I just post it there because I know how to do it. I can do it from my phone.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
It's easy, yeah.
So.
Well, speaking of posting things on websites, Beth also is a moderator of Wyckoff Moms, which is a really great resource for moms in town. So it's a great it's a great community page. So people can go on and get great recommendations, and they can have a place to talk, a place to...
Yeah, it's all moms.
Mm-hmm.
We have men trying to get in all the time, and it's just not happening. Because moms like to, and it's a closed community. You have to live in Wyckoff, or you have to own in Wyckoff to be a member.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have children.
Right.
If you don't qualify in any one of those three categories, you won't be admitted into the group.
You will get booted.
You will. If you move, we try that if you move and you don't own, that you do get taken out of the group. We have a lot of people who get very upset, and I understand that because, it's home to them.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of friends, but that's what your personal Facebook page is for.
Right.
If you want to keep in touch with people, go keep in touch with your personal page, because what happens is we, as moms, we say, okay, free porch pickup, we're running around, we're doing things, and you want to make sure that you're safe and in your community, and if you're giving something away, it stays within your community.
Right.
Otherwise, you would bring it out and put it into another page.
Yeah.
So you don't want strangers coming up to your house. You want to be careful. We have children.
Yeah.
So it's a security risk. So we try very hard to make sure that everybody stays in Wyckoff. And everybody who is in Wyckoff has the opportunity, and if they move from Wyckoff, nobody's in fear of, oh my God, who is this, because we don't know them.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if I am a new mom to Wyckoff, what's the best way for me to get on the site?
Well, if you click the join button, you're going to get 3 questions now. I think the first one is, are you a mom? The second one might be, or I don't remember the order that I did it, do you live in Wyckoff? Mm-hmm. And then the third one is telling you to contact me specifically, and if you want to get in quickly, I'm just going to put a little hint out there. If you send me a picture of a piece of mail with your name and address on it, and it's not junk mail, you'll get in a lot faster. We have over 2,300 moms in the group, and at any given time, we have at least 99 people looking to get in the group. Now, that's not to say that all of them are Wyckoff moms looking to get in, because we try to weed it out as best as possible. But to sit there and have to look up everybody and find out, do they live in Wyckoff? And if you recently moved to Wyckoff, it's not going to be listed anywhere if you don't have mail.
Yeah.
So you're not getting in unless you're verified.
Right.
So if you can't send a piece of mail and we have to verify you, it could take months.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but it's our job to keep everybody safe.
Yeah.
So if you want, send me, you can PM me through the page. It says you could do that, and then just quickly send me your address, a piece of mail to verify your address and where your children go to school and the ages, and we could get you in.
Yeah. Great. And I will say I've gotten a lot of recommendations and a lot of,
from everything
information.
From restaurants to what's happening in town. People,
Yeah.
Is today, what garbage pickup is today?
Yeah. Oh my
I
God.
mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The span is I need cough fit, I need a doctor. Can you recommend a doctor? Can you recommend a nursing home for my parents? Things like that,
Plumber, yeah, we got our plumber from Wyckoff Mom. Sorry, this is my dog. Hi.
Oh, she's so cute,
What's
though.
up, sweetie?
She wants to be in the interview.
So who started the group?
A woman named Amy that I don't believe I ever met.
Okay.
She started the group, and I don't know, she decided that maybe it was too much for her, I don't know. But she started a wonderful group, and when she said that she was going to have to close the group, all the moms were upset, but then you needed somebody to run it. So Karen LaCourte stepped up and said that she would run it with Marianne Elsasser. And then they said, you know, we would like a third, and they asked me. I know them through Sycamore School. Mm-hmm. All our children were in the same grade. I wouldn't say we were friends per se, but we knew who we were. Mm-hmm. And, you know, when they approached me, I was like, why? I mean, because like, I wasn't friends with them. Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, we just figured that you'd be a good fit. So I turned out to be pretty much the voice of the group. So when people say something, it's usually me that's going to answer them. And Marianne and Karen do, like, you know, some of the back end stuff that needs to be done.
Right.
So, which is good. I mean, you know, I don't mind when people come at me. I
can handle it.
I find it humorous, you know. I mean, you'd be surprised at what comes your way. There's like 50 million PMs every day.
Oh
and
God.
Emails like crazy. And can I post this day? What day is this? You know, this one doesn't belong. You have to go and take them down. Or
right, yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So it's
a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And I don't work during the day other than my own business, and they do. So it's like a perfect fit.
Well, you're a bit of a celebrity in town.
Oh,
when
gosh,
I first met you,
oh my gosh,
I was like, wait, you're the Beth? Oh my goodness.
That was funny.
So, yeah.
And you know, it's funny too, because like I'll be walking somewhere and people PM me and they'll say, oh, I knew who you were. I wanted to say hi, but you don't know who I am. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what we are? We're a community, so introduce
That's the
yourself.
whole point.
I'm not going to know you unless you introduce yourself.
Right.
And I promise I don't bite, only sometimes.
Only when provoked.
Right. I mean, because I love meeting new people, and they say, "Oh, I met you from Wyckoff. You know, I know you from Wyckoff Moms." It'd be great. Then I could put a face, not only a profile picture, but like a personality to you.
Yeah. I've even met people in town who I only have met on Facebook, who I've had conversations with, and then I've seen them out, and they're like, "Oh, wait, are you so and so?" And I'm, you know, and then we connect in person where we wouldn't have connected normally, but
Absolutely.
we're already Facebook. It's funny how that works in a smaller town. That like,
Right. Especially when you have a unique name.
yes.
When you have that,
Yes.
like my last name, you know it's me in town. Same kind of
yeah.
you.
I have a unique name also, yeah. Not many Krumholtzes running around.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, Beth I could get away with, but, you know, and then when you put your Facebook picture up there, so now all of a sudden you're looking, did you ever go to the grocery store and you're looking at somebody like, I know them from
No,
somewhere.
it happened to me. A woman approached me and she said, "Hi, you know, I'm so and so. We talked on Facebook," and I was like, "Oh my God, yeah, you are." Like,
Yes.
it's nice to meet you, and you know, it is nice to put a face to a name. And
Well, I mean, think about it. If you're not, my kids are out of school now, so I'm not really dealing with anybody in the school system, so you're not forced to meet anybody in the school system. So it's either who you know now and you take that with you, or like through Facebook, you start meeting the people with your because I try to keep my profile picture up there so people know that it's really me. Especially being as an admin to the group, it's like, you know, you want them to know it's you.
yeah, you want to be accessible too.
Right.
You don't want.
I try as hard as I possibly can. So, and you know, my kids, like, I sit on the porch all the time because that's my favorite room of my house, and I'm right on this side of Eisenhower. So I'm constantly going like this, and people are constantly waving, and my kids just say, "That's truly the mayor of Wyckoff. Sorry, Mayor. Sorry, Mr. Mayor."
Well, maybe one day.
No. Politics is not for me. But it's just funny because that's how you get to know people.
Yeah.
For me, that's how I get to know people. And like I said, there's over 2,300 people in this group. All moms, we all have something in common because we're all from Wyckoff and we're all moms.
Yeah.
That's all you need to bind you right now.
It's a lot. That's a lot to have in common, I
Right.
think. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sitting at the playground anymore.
Yeah, you're not meeting people there. You're
Right.
on your virtual community, your
Exactly.
virtual playground, right?
Exactly. But you'd be surprised. I mean, you know, when the power goes out, you say, "Hey, listen, come on over. We have power." You know, or stay warm, or look, I know somebody who posted, you know, my son is donating to the men's community who don't have, and they need stuff. Can you donate coats? I mean, where are you going to find this stuff?
Yeah.
Where do you find this stuff? I mean, it's great. We had so many families that were donating to so many people that need help when they need it. We come together as a community, as moms. But it seems more than that. It becomes a family to me. I don't know. I kind of get passionate about it.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful.
And this,
great.
you know, and I have spoken because, you know, it's interesting to me, of course, because I hear everything through private messages. So it's interesting to me when I go to another town and I speak with my other friends and I say, "Well, do you guys got a mom's group?" And they're like, "Yeah, but it's not that great." And I'm like, "You're kidding me, right?" I'm like, the resources and everything that we have here. And everybody from all different towns try to get into our group. And please, I heard your group is so great. I'm sorry. but it's interesting when you talk to other people of your friends and see what groups that they have and see if it's the same. It's not the same.
Yeah. Well, I have heard in Waldwick there's like an offshoot of like a little more rowdy moms group. Like there's the Waldwick moms, and then there's, I forget what it was called, but it's like I don't know, I think there's more cursing on it or something.
Right,
like,
right. Well, there's certain things.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, she's not going to stop. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
Good for her. And it's interesting too, because there's certain things that we just won't tolerate. We try very hard to keep politics off of our page. Mm-hmm. There'll be no bullying. If there's a business that's in Wyckoff and you have something that if people say, oh, what do you think about this business? Please send it privately, because there's first of all, what you think is not good, somebody else will think is good. We're not looking to turn around and say, we don't want people to go to this business. This is our community. Of course, we want every business to thrive. Mm-hmm. So if you have something that happened, either contact the business owner, or if somebody's asking for a recommendation, contact them privately. That's what private messages are for.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to air everything.
We're not going to tolerate that type of stuff on Wyckoff Moms. And I get flack, I mean, look, there's some times where I've posted something and I've got yelled at by the members of Wyckoff Moms, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It was the heat of the moment. Yeah. But it happens. And so we take it down, and please, no hard feelings, and we live with that. That's the way it's got to be. The Wyckoff Moms are fabulous. The community is amazing.
Yeah, I've seen people post things that they're, oh, my kid came home from school and this thing happened, this, sort of a bullying thing, and everybody just rallies around and supports that person and gives their own examples of, oh, well, that's happened to me too in this way.
Of course.
So the amount of support that I've seen has just been,
Not only that, but when, listen, when it happens to your kid, and this is why it's moms pretty much, because moms really, feel for each other. Not that dads don't, but it's moms talk, we talk about different things than men. What can I say?
Yeah.
We're a little bit more sensitive as well. And I'm not saying men aren't sensitive, but men seem to, let's fix it, get it done, and be done, and that's it. Women are a little bit more emotional. And when you turn around and you talk about a kid that was being bullied, not only the kid needs a little bit of support, so does the mom.
Yes.
It's very, listen, we all feel bad for our kids, but when it's your kid, it's like this weight comes over you and you just want to cry. And then everybody else that turns around and says, that's happened to my kid, don't worry, this is what you do. All of a sudden you feel better because you're not alone, just like your child.
Exactly.
Yeah, I totally hear you.
Yeah.
Totally hear you.
Well, thank you for all the work that you do for the town. It's very
I enjoy
nice.
it.
I know you do.
I enjoy
They were right when they picked you.
Oh, thank you so much. And the other two as well.
Yeah, of course.
So I love it. Like I said, I mean, this is our town.
Yeah.
So
it's a great place. And
listen, I wouldn't have met you really if
I know, I would. Yeah, I know. That's right.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Point in case in point, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. That's going to wrap up our interview for today.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that Beth came to talk with me.
I'm so happy you invited me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So please, like, comment, and share. If you have any questions for Beth, you can reach out to her on her Facebook page, Beth's Gifts Galore, or personally PM her on her personal
I'm
page.
always available.
Why not? Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll be back with another interview very soon.
Thank you.
Bye.